Hello again. It's time for video lecture number 2, Apologies and Excuses today, Unit 4. Of course, this is our listening lab, our blue book study for this week. Apologies, I'm sorry, and excuses. I was sorry I'm late. There was a lot of traffic today. Do you believe me? Maybe not. Sometimes excuses are real, and sometimes they're just excuses for something you did wrong. Okay, are these expressions used for apologies? I'm sorry. Or responses? Oh, that's okay, no problem. 괜찮아요. Okay, apology or excuse. Number 1, I'm sorry, of course, is an apology. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go ahead, answer them quickly, and then come back. Number 2, that's okay is a response. It's like in Korean, oh, 괜찮아요, 괜찮아요, no problem. Number 3, I didn't mean to. This is an apology. This is like, I'm sorry, oh, it was an accident. I didn't do it on purpose. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Number 3, it won't happen again. Also, apology. I won't do that again. Teacher gets angry because a student is late for class. You were late. I'm sorry, teacher. I won't. It won't happen again. I won't be late again. It's like saying, I'm sorry, I did something wrong. Number 5 is the same as number 2. Don't worry about it. No problem. It's okay. Response. Number 6, how can I make it up to you is apology. I did something bad. Now I am down. I did something bad to you. I want to go up again and do something good. So with your friend, you do something wrong, bad. Now you are at -1. So you want to make it up. You want to go back up to 0. So you do something good. -1, now I must do +1 to be even again. Make it up to you. Apology. Number 7 and 8, also the same responses. Number 2, number 5, number 7, number 8, the same. They mean the same thing, just different ways of saying no problem. Number 1, people are apologizing. What are they apologizing for? Listen and circle the correct answer. Okay, go ahead and listen, circle the answer, and then come back and check with me. Number 1, he hit her car. Yes, oops, I hit your car. Lots of dents and dozens of scratches. Dozen means 12. Exactly 12, like a dozen eggs or a dozen donuts, 12. But when you say, oh, I have dozens of scratches, it just means many, many, many. Doesn't mean 12 or 24, it just means a lot. So a dent is when you hit the car and you hurt the body, it kind of goes in. That's a dent. A scratch is just sort of the paint, the surface, like if you scratch it a little bit with a key or just lightly touch it. Dent and scratch. Number 2 is B. He forgot her birthday. Oh, I forgot your birthday. And what is a birthday? It's a special occasion. Okay? The word occasion is a special day. Birthday, a special meal, a special holiday, graduation. Those are occasions, special days. Number 3, the problem here is B. She lost his CD. She'll make a copy. She'll make a copy for him. He loaned her the CD. Now, loan is like lend, to give out. Okay, I loan you my book, and you borrow my book. Okay, I don't borrow you my book. I lend you or loan you my book. You borrow the book from me. Lend and loan is give out, borrow is take in. Okay, same situation, different hands, different eyes. Number 4, he was late for their date. A. Well, what does she say? She says, I'll let it go this time. Means yellow card, morning. I'll let it go this time, but never again. Next time, red card. And he says, notice he says it won't happen again, like number 4 above, okay? It won't happen again. This is a way of apologizing. It's apologizing and saying, I won't do that again. So you really acknowledge that you were wrong. Number 5, B, oops, I didn't mean to, but she tripped him accidentally. Is when somebody hits your leg or your foot and then falls down. Okay, now it can happen in soccer, you stick your leg out. Now that's a foul, maybe a red card. If you trip somebody on purpose, certainly a yellow card. But here, of course, somebody can accidentally trip somebody, or you can accidentally trip over somebody. That happens all the time. We are human. She tripped him accidentally, B. But then what? Oh, he thinks he sprained his ankle. Sprain is when you stretch too much, right? When you pull something and the muscles and the tissue get pulled too far. Ugh. But it doesn't break. It's not like when you break a bone. Sprain is stretching the soft tissue. Breaking something is when you break an actual bone, you fracture a bone. Both are very painful and both are very serious. And number 6, B, she forgot their date. Oh, very sad. Okay, listen again, check through it one more time, check your answers, check the new vocabulary, and focus as you listen. Go ahead. Number 2, part 2, page 15. People are apologizing and making excuses. What are their excuses? What is the excuse? And check the correct picture that matches the excuse. Go ahead. Number 1 is B. Wow. Now, why is it B and not A? He says there was an accident, but he wasn't in the accident. He was in the car and there was bad traffic because of the accident. B. And he was supposed to be there over an hour ago, more than 1 hour. Over means more than. Over an hour ago, more than an hour ago. The key here is the car in A is not on a freeway. And there's no traffic jam. It's just an accident. Part B, picture B, is a freeway. What's the difference? Well, freeway is like Gosokdoro. I guess highway is just more like maybe like Gukdo. I'm not sure, but a highway, you can have a sagori, an intersection, a traffic light, a stop sign. Okay, freeway, there's no stop sign, no traffic light. You just freely go down the road. If you want on or off, you go on or off on a ramp, okay, and come back. Right? So A is not a freeway, B is a freeway. A does not really show a traffic jam, B does show a traffic jam. Number 2, A, they're in the hospital emergency room. She burned her hand. Picture B is a cut. Ugh, that's blood. She cut her hand with a knife in the kitchen. But now A shows, where are they? Hospital emergency room and a serious burn on the lady's hand. And notice the person says, oh, no wonder you're so tired. No wonder means, oh, I understand. Oh, that explains it. Okay, no wonder means, now I see. No wonder you were late today. Okay, I understand. Number 3 is A, lost, wrote down the wrong address, doesn't have his cell phone, couldn't find the party. And number 4 is B, the car broke down. To break down means stop working, stop running. My cell phone broke down, doesn't work. The computer broke down. The coffee machine broke down. Broke down is like gojang, like it's not working well. Anything mechanical or electronic can break down. Picture A, they're looking for a cat in the tree, but that was a couple of weeks ago. That's not right now. Right now, its car broke down. So she had to call a tow truck. Tow truck is to tow, T-O-W, means pull. So a tow truck is a big truck that pulls your car when your car stops working, breaks down. The tow truck will take your car and bring it to a auto repair shop, and hopefully you can get it fixed. Now, listen again, and while you listen, look for task 2. Does each listener believe the excuse? Sometimes it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I understand. Sometimes it's like, really? Not so sure. Listen and check. Do they believe? Yes or no? Number 1, you're supposed to be here over an hour ago. You're late. I don't know. That's very unusual. That's very strange. She doesn't believe him. Number 2, yeah. Oh, no wonder. Okay, no wonder. You look so tired. No wonder, no wonder. That means I understand. It means that makes sense. That explains it. I believe you. Number 3 and 4 are both no. No, she doesn't know why he didn't come to the party. That's strange. You always bring your cell phone. And number 4, you were late last week. You were late 2 weeks ago. You're late every week. You need to be on time. On time means not late. Punctual. We're going to learn that a little later on in the reading part of our course. Okay, again, I suggest you listen again. I strongly suggest listen one more time. Just check everything, check the vocabulary, check your answers. Okay, it's good listening practice. Go ahead, one more time. Part 3, people are explaining why they missed certain events. What event did each person miss? Circle the correct answer. What special event, what special occasion? Okay, task 1, page 16, go ahead. Number 1 is B. He missed his cousin's wedding. Look at the person in the picture. Ooh, food poisoning. He thought it was something else, the flu, but it turned out to be. Okay, turned out to be means result. What it really was. What was the end result? Well, it wasn't flu. It turned out to be food poisoning. Ugh, that's awful. That usually lasts about 24 hours, and it's really painful. Ugh. Okay, number 2, A, her class broke her ankle. Okay, now remember, a sprain was when you pull too much. That's very painful. And you usually need to rest a couple weeks to let it go back. But to break is when you actually break a bone, fracture a bone. But now you need operation, and it takes much longer to heal. Number 2A. Number 3, A, sister's soccer game. Okay, missed the soccer game because he had to go to work. One of his coworkers couldn't come to work. Number 4, the job interview. B, right? Not good. This is really bad. Couldn't find the place, forgot the phone. Number 5, C, his niece's graduation. Graduation is a special ceremony, a special occasion. Okay, a ceremony like graduation, wedding, funeral, these are ceremonies. They are very special moments, special occasions. And he missed it. We'll talk later why. Number 6, C, a birthday party. Sure. She couldn't make the birthday party. She had to study, get ready for a test. Now, listen again and check task 2. Why? What are the reasons they missed each event? Go ahead. Number 1, he got sick, food poisoning. B. Number 2, C, broke her ankle. Not a sprain, a break. Couldn't get the work done. Number 3, A, had to go to work. One of his coworkers didn't come to work, so he had to work, missed the soccer game. Number 4, F, couldn't find it. No interview, no job. Sorry. Number 5, E, he ran out of gas. Run out of means no more, finished. Okay, your car runs out of gas. There's no more gas. The car won't start. You can't use it. We ran out of food. No more food. We ran out of water. No more water. No more of something. Run out of. And D, number 6 is D. She couldn't make the birthday party because she had to study. Okay, a lot of family terms here. Look at your notes. Okay, in English, in Korean, you have many different names for family members. In English, there's only just a few, really, that you need to learn. We have the same name for so many people. Everybody knows mother, father, brother, sister. That's easy. Grandfather, grandmother. But everybody knows those. You don't have to remember those. But aunt, uncle, cousin, niece, nephew, those 5. That's it. Okay? Your father's brothers and sisters are aunts and uncles. Doesn't matter, older, younger, not. Your father's brother, uncle. Your father's sister, aunt. Your father's older brother, uncle. Your father's younger brother, uncle. Mother too. Mother's brother, uncle. Mother's sister, aunt. Older brother, uncle. Younger brother, uncle. Older sister, aunt. Younger sister, aunt. Uncles and aunts. Now, if your uncles and aunts get married, it's the same. Your father's brother is your uncle. Your father's brother's wife is your aunt. Same name as your father's sister. Your mother's brother, uncle, he gets married, aunt. Your mother's sister is your aunt. If your aunt gets married, the husband's name is uncle. So many aunts and uncles, same word. Their children are all cousins. Every son of every aunt and uncle is a cousin. Every daughter of every aunt and uncle is a cousin. All of their children are just cousin, 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 cousin. So if you have a big family, you have a lot of cousins. Finally, niece and nephew. Niece is girl, nephew is boy. If your brother or sister has a daughter, a girl, it's your niece. If your brother or sister has a son, boy, it's your nephew. That's it. If you memorize those words, those are the only ones we really use. There are some other terms, but we almost never use them. Okay, outside of immediate family, mother, father, son, brother, daughter, sister, brother, grandmother, grandfather. Outside of that, really, all you need to learn is aunt, uncle, cousin, niece, nephew. In-law means marriage. Your mother-in-law is the mother of your spouse, the mother of your wife or your husband. Brother-in-law is for example, if you have a sister and she gets married, her husband is your brother-in-law. In-law means by marriage, not by blood. Okay, very good. Look at dictation. Okay, page 17. As always, track 20 is self-study. I'll leave it up to you. It's a good idea. It's optional. It's self-study. Track 20, task 1. But on page 17, dictation is not optional. We will do the dictation now. Listen, write down the words. Listen twice. Okay, what's important today is to remember to use a capital letter at the beginning of a sentence. Where were you this afternoon? W must be capital. No capital, it's wrong. Sentences start with a capital letter. Big capital W, where were you this afternoon? I'm so sorry. Apologies, excuses. Oh, are you okay? Are you okay? I'm fine. It was just a checkup. Did you get the movie tickets? No, I didn't. I'm sorry. Another apology. I couldn't get online at home. Is something wrong with your internet connection? Is capital I, beginning of sentence. So, where were you? Capital W. Are you okay? No capital. Is something wrong? Capital I. Listen again. All right, how did we do this week? That's all for Unit 4. Great job. Good work, everyone. Next week, we'll continue in our Blue Book, in our Listening Lab book. If you have any questions or problems from today's lecture, please ask me in your email. Be sure to finish the work in both lectures and email me by 9 o'clock a.m. Thursday. Again, I'm repeating, the new time is 9 o'clock a.m. on Thursday. I will use that from now on unless I tell you otherwise. So I look forward to getting your email before Thursday morning, and have a wonderful week, everyone. Thanks for your hard work. Bye-bye.